Do you want to transform your home into a serene and organized space? It's something most of us want, especially when we find our living spaces cluttered and chaotic. Creating a serene and organized home isn't just about tidying up, it's about cultivating a space that sparks joy, promotes productivity, and enhances your overall well-being. And to achieve this, there are two key topics you need to master: decluttering and organizing. Now hold up, it's not just about knowing these words. Stick around because we're going to break down exactly how to master decluttering and organizing. Trust me, it's a game changer. The first step to a serene home is decluttering. And no, it's not as daunting as it sounds. If anything, it's liberating. It's about letting go of the old and making room for the new. It's about making space for things that truly matter to you. Let's dig a little deeper into this process. Decluttering is not a one-time event, but a continual process. It's like shedding old skin, allowing your home to breathe, to grow, to evolve. You don't need to get rid of everything, but rather the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life. Now, how do you decide what to keep and what to discard or donate? A good rule of thumb is the 1-year rule. If you haven't used an item in the past year, it's probably time to say goodbye. It has completed its journey with you. What about those items that hold sentimental value? Well, it's important to remember that memories live in your heart, not in physical objects. If an item is causing more clutter than joy, it may be time to part ways. No stress, the memories will always stick around. Here's a tip: snap a picture of the item before you say goodbye. That way, you keep a piece of it with you, forever. And then there are those things that we keep just in case. The truth is, most of these just-in-case items never really come to use. They just take up valuable space. So unless it's a fire extinguisher or a first aid kit, let it go. When you start decluttering, it might be easier to tackle one area at a time. Start with a drawer, a cupboard, or a room. Doing this makes the task less overwhelming and more manageable. And remember, decluttering is not about perfection. It's a process. Some days you might only get rid of one thing, and that's okay. The goal is to make progress, no matter how small. Remember, decluttering, it's about making room for what truly matters. And in doing so, you're not just creating a serene home, you're creating a serene life. Once you've decluttered, it's time to organize. Organization is the secret ingredient that transforms a clutter-free space into a serene haven. This process is all about creating a spot for each item and ensuring that everything returns to its designated place after use. It's like a game of musical chairs, where everyone knows exactly where to sit when the music stops. So, where do you begin? Start by categorizing your items based on their function or the room they belong in. For instance, all kitchen utensils go together, books find their home on the bookshelf, and so on. This helps you see what you have and decide where each category of items should live. Then, consider the flow of your day. Place items you use frequently in easy-to-reach spots. Things you use less often can be stored away. This principle applies to every room in your house. In the kitchen, for instance, everyday dishes should be on an easily reachable shelf, while your fancy dinnerware can be stored up high. Next, let's talk about maximizing space. This is where creativity comes into play. Think vertical. Utilize wall space with shelves or hooks. Use the insides of doors for storage. Opt for furniture that doubles up as storage, like a coffee table with drawers or a bed with built-in storage underneath. Remember, the goal is not to fill every nook and cranny, but to create a functional and aesthetically pleasing space. So be mindful of not overcrowding your spaces. Don't be afraid of having some empty spaces. When everything has its place, your home will naturally feel more serene. Now that your home is decluttered and organized, the final step is maintaining its serenity. It's all about consistency and making a habit of regular upkeep. Imagine your house as a sanctuary, a place that brings you peace and comfort, and treat it as such. Make it a point to do a bit of cleaning each day. It doesn't have to be a major task. Even something as simple as wiping down counters or tidying up a room can make a big difference. Regular decluttering is also key. If you bring something new into your home, consider if there's something else you could part with to make space. Remember, an organized home isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a space that fosters calmness and productivity. It's about reducing stress and increasing your overall well-being. So, take the time to maintain that sense of order and tranquility you've worked so hard to establish. And that's how you get a peaceful, serene home. Remember the two main tasks: declutter and organize. Once you get the hang of it, you might even find yourself enjoying the whole process. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more useful tips. Thanks for watching.